Nilou is one of the characters that I have been wanting to showcase for so long in this video because she kinda reminds me of Kokomi situation where people just immediately lash upon her because of her negative crit rate and the lack of damage coming from her. My mind immediately went to that after I saw Nilou's kit, in which she just buffs Bloom based team. Whereas if you put her in Electro Charge, Vaporous team or Frozen team, Nilou's passive doesn't contribute much to the team. But enough about that, because in this video I want to showcase Nilou and Kokomi where they are together, and I want to see how... But honestly, the reason I want to put them in a team together because they look so beautiful together. Ah, there it is. The ultimate playground for me to test out how strong my units are. I could honestly take down this guy with just my Nilou Bloom team, but because it has this mechanic where you have to bring Electro plus Dendro in order to negate the invincibility, I don't think my team is able to defeat this guy. There it is, boys. Floor 12 chamber 1, and the cards I get is decent. I'm gonna choose the energy recharge plus 20%, and we're gonna start with Nilou passive activation. First, what you gotta do is to activate her passive first by doing this, and then swap to Dendro MC, Kali, and then Kokomi. Watch as they burst into tears and pieces. The Bloom, holy, oh my god, the Bloom damage is so high. But I'm fighting groups though, so I don't think this Bloom strategy is good enough for fighting single target enemies. And don't forget to reactivate the Nilou's passive again, and then activate Dendro's burst. Dendro MC's burst. I need to put down the jellyfish and then bring out the Kolianba. Oh my god, the guy already dies. Yeah. This is Bloom team, guys. Alright, the previous showcase was kind of bad, so I want to be serious this time and probably talk less. Guys, I promise this time the gameplay will be smooth like butter, like criminal underwater. Why am I singing BTS? I don't understand. Back to the gameplay. The reason I don't wanna speak while playing games is because it distracts me from being good at the game. I don't know why. My brain is just that slow, guys. I can train my brain to be able to multitask, playing while giving commentary. Okay, never mind. Oh, my jellyfish doesn't get reset after I use Kokomi's burst. Damn, man. What a waste of burst. Never mind, I can just reapply Kokomi's jellyfish again. Okay, reapply Dendro with MC, dodge all of that slash. Okay, I'm doing good. And I wish the samurai... Okay, I need to be careful. Okay, the damage is spread evenly, so the samurai dies at the same time. Now, smooth sailing. Okay, finally smooth sailing. Okay, why am I singing? Hopefully the Bloom seeds will kill this guy quick because they can turn invisible. Nilou's passive activation, throw Kulen Amba to their face, activate jellyfish, and let them Bloom seeds kill them all. Oh yeah, oh my god, holy shit, that fast? Legit, that fast? Alright, man, this team pretty good. Okay, throw down jellyfish again, reapply Dendro, dodge all of that shit. Nice and done. Nice and spicy. Yeah, boy. Apply jellyfish by activating Kokomi's burst, and then throw clean Amba at this woman's face. I don't think there's any need to destroy the familiars because the Bloom seeds damage is so high that I don't care about hitting them pets. Go at them. Go at them. Go at them. Reapply Dendro. Dendro again. I'm using Sacrificial Sword on the MC. And I would say it's good. I feel like in this chamber, we're gonna kill the ruined robots faster because they are not as agile as the other guys in chamber 1. But let's see. So first, Nilou's passive activation. Dendro MC's flower. I'm gonna proc that again. Throw down jellyfish. Throw down clean amber at them. Oh my god, this is what I don't like about the ruined drakes. It's like they know when to move away from you when you have the abilities to put on the field. Okay, activate Nilou's passive again. I'm gonna let the other guy come here, and then yes, it's time. It is time to unleash the Bloom seeds upon them and So big damage. It is so big damage. Holy shit, I like this shit. What? What? Honestly, I didn't expect that clear to be fast. And while we are here, I'm going to fight Mago Kenki, a single target enemy. Might as well just tell you about Nilou's weaknesses and her niche's weaknesses. So the problem with Bloom team is that Bloom reaction depends on how many enemies are there in the field and how often you proc the reactions to enemies, right? The more enemies in the field, the more cores you produce. But vice versa again, the lesser the enemies in the field, the lesser the body full cores or Dendro Cores you produce. This is why Bloom team sucks ass against single target enemy. But I guess it depends on your builds. I mean, it depends on your character's strength, artifacts, and build overall. So let's talk about Nilou's passive. Nilou's passive is honestly what I don't like about her. So yeah, it's really strong. It's really strong. If you have Dendro and Hydro, it gives you a buff that produces body full cores instead of Dendro Cores. Yeah, that's good. But if you start to put any other element other than Hydro and Dendro, the passive will not work. So for example, if you want to bring Kazuha, the passive will just turn off. So your dream of gathering that bountiful cores while also sucking up enemies in one place to deal massive amount of damage is long gone. MiHoYo just decide to say, okay, no, we're gonna nerf this as fast as we can and hard as we can. It's a sad thing to see, by the way. So 20 seconds left. I don't think I can make this. Holy shit.
Goodbye.
Why you keep moving, man? Oh my god. And also Nilou's weapon option is limited because mostly players are free to play, right? Unless they can get her business on weapon. But most people will not get that weapon. Hold up, I gotta beat this guy first before I talk about the weapon. Okay, please. Ah, finally, it's done. Unfortunately, this chamber has semi-algorithm boss, so I'm forced to play a different team. And I brought Cookie alongside me. Cookie and Nilou are gonna be the sub DPS in this team. Alright, so back to the topic of Nilou's weapon option. From my experience playing Nilou, the best free-to-play weapon option for her is Sacrificial Sword, Paponia Sword, Iron Sting, and Harbinger of Dawn. Since Nilou scales exclusively of HP, you don't need attack percent on her. Iron Sting is a good sword to give Nilou a bit of EM to boost her Bloom's damage reaction. Sacrificial Sword can reset her elemental skill if you cast her elemental skill, of course. Paponia Sword, much like Sacrificial Sword, gives Nilou a bit of energy recharge and allows you to funnel energy for your team. Harbinger of Dawn, Nilou is really not recommended unless you want to play DPS Nilou, in which you have to maintain her above 90% HP in order to secure a crit hit. That means you have to bring at least one healer for your Nilou, or else she won't be able to guarantee a crit hit if her HP goes below 90% HP. With the exception of her base install weapon, which is a 5-star, there is no 4-star weapon option that gives HP percent for Nilou, unfortunately. So that's why Nilou's weapon option is limited. Her artifacts, on the other hand, are easy to build. Because Nilou scales with HP, all you need for her 2-piece is Tenacity of the Millelith. The rest of the pieces can be whatever you want. For example, Gilded Dreams, Wanderer's Troop, Noblesse Oblige, and Heart of Depth. Her artifact stats depends on what playstyle you want for Nilou. So if you want to play Bloom team, you should focus on getting triple HP to boost the whole party's Bloom Seeds reaction damage. But if you want to play on-field DPS Nilou like Vaporize, Frozen, or Electro Charge, you should focus on getting HP main stats, Hydro Damage Cup, and Crit Circlet. 4-piece Heart of Death does not work on Nilou, so that's why you have to go 2-piece Tenacity plus 2-piece Noblesse Oblige or 2-piece Heart of Death. Any effects that increase normal attack damage does not work on Nilou because her elemental skill turns her weapon to deal elemental skill damage, not normal attack damage. The artifact substats you want for Bloom only Nilou is HP, Energy Recharge, and Elemental Mastery. For DPS Nilou, you should focus on getting HP percent, crit stats of course, and Energy Recharge or Elemental Mastery. Her teammate's artifact should be full Elemental Mastery because Bloom Seeds is a reaction that scales off with Elemental Mastery. So the higher the Elemental Mastery, the stronger your Bloom Seeds will be. Nilou's core power is strengthening her Bloom team's damage, so that's why you don't actually need to level up her talents. You could just stay at level 1 talents, and her team is still able to clear the hardest content in Genshin Impact. I cannot tell you about her constellations effect and such because I don't spend money to get another copy of 5-star. You should just refer to any other Genshin guide creators like Zayos, Sefi, Braxophon, and Zejev. Link in the description to their channels. Check them out, guys. Now with all said and done, should you pull for her or not? My answer will be not recommended because her niche only focuses on strengthening Bloom reaction damage. You could play her in Vaporize team, Frozen team, Electrocharge team, but her passive does not work there. I would say the lack of Dendro is what holding back Nilou in first place. So if you wanna pull for her strength for meta reasons, just wait for her rerun until Hoyoverse decide to release more Dendro characters in the future. Alright, all this talking, I just sound like a man with runny nose. I would like to apologize if the mic quality control is not good and my accent is a little bit thick, like your mom. Okay, what do you think about Nilou? Just comment in the comment section and I will see you again next time.